Let me ask you something. Have you ever had one of those moments where everything is technically okay? You're not broke, you're not in a crisis, nothing is really going wrong, but somehow you still don't feel happy? You feel off, unmotivated, empty, like something is missing, but you can't explain what it is. And that's the confusing part, because when life isn't falling apart, you expect yourself to feel good. So when you don't, you start questioning yourself. What's wrong with me? Why can't I just be happy? If you felt that way before, you're not alone. And more importantly, there's nothing wrong with you. There are actually a few psychological reasons why this happens. And once you understand them, things start to make a lot more sense. The first reason is something most people don't realize. Your brain is not designed to make you happy. It's designed to keep you alive. That means your brain is constantly scanning for problems, even when things are fine. It looks for what's missing, what could go wrong, what needs fixing. So even if your life is stable, your mind keeps searching. It's like having a security guard that never goes off duty. That's why you can have a peaceful day and still feel uneasy. Your brain is doing its job, but that doesn't mean you have to listen to every thought it produces. The second reason is adaptation. Humans are incredibly good at getting used to things. The job you once wanted, now it feels normal. The life you once dreamed about, now it feels average. Even progress becomes invisible over time. This is called hedonic adaptation. And it's the reason why achieving goals doesn't make you permanently happy, because your mind resets. It turns something special into just another day. And suddenly, you're chasing the next thing again. This creates a quiet loop. Achieve, feel good, adapt, feel empty, repeat. And if you don't recognize this pattern, it can feel like nothing is ever enough. The third reason is something deeper. You're disconnected from meaning. You can have comfort without fulfillment. You can have stability without purpose. You can have routine without excitement. And this is where a lot of people get stuck. You wake up, do what you're supposed to do, get through the day, repeat. Nothing is wrong, but nothing feels meaningful either. And over time, that creates a quiet kind of emptiness. Not pain, not chaos, just a lack of direction. And humans need direction more than they realize. We need something to move toward, something that feels like it matters. Another big reason, comparison. Even if your life is going well, it's hard to feel satisfied when you're constantly seeing someone doing better. Social media makes this worse. You see people winning, traveling, achieving big things, and your normal life starts to feel small, even if it's actually good. So instead of appreciating where you are, you start focusing on where you're not, and that slowly drains your happiness. Now here's where things start to shift, because once you understand why you feel this way, you can actually do something about it. Not in a dramatic, overnight way, but in small, real ways that start to change how you feel. The first thing is this: stop chasing constant happiness. This might sound strange, but the more you expect to feel happy all the time, the more disappointed you become when you don't. Happiness is not a permanent state. It comes and goes. What you actually want is something more stable: peace. Because peace doesn't require everything to be perfect. It just means you're okay with where you are right now. And that shift alone removes a lot of pressure. The second thing is, bring awareness back into your life. When everything feels normal, your brain stops noticing it. So you have to intentionally pay attention again. Simple things: your routine, your progress, what's actually going right. Because if you don't notice it, your brain will ignore it. Gratitude isn't just a cliche, it's a way of retraining your focus. The third thing is, add something meaningful to your life. Not something impressive, not something that looks good to other people, something that feels real to you. It could be learning a skill, working on a goal, improving your health, creating something. Meaning doesn't come from comfort. It comes from progress, from effort, from feeling like you're moving forward, even in small ways. The fourth thing is limit comparison. You don't need to know what everyone else is doing all the time, because their highlight reel will always make your normal life feel smaller. And that's not reality. That's just perspective. Focus more on your own path, your own growth, your own pace. Because the moment you stop measuring your life against others, you start seeing it more clearly. And finally, give yourself something to look forward to. A lot of unhappiness comes from feeling like every day is the same. So break the pattern. Plan something small, something simple, a change in routine, a new experience. Even a small shift can bring back energy, because your brain needs novelty. It needs something to anticipate. Here's the truth. If you're not happy even when things are fine, it doesn't mean your life is broken. It usually means something is missing beneath the surface. Meaning, direction, awareness, or connection. And the good news is, those are things you can rebuild. So let's keep this simple. If you take anything from this video, remember this. You don't need a completely different life to feel better. Sometimes, you just need a different way of looking at the life you already have. Tonight, try this. Take a few minutes, no distractions, and ask yourself one small question. What is one small thing I can add to my life that would make it feel more meaningful? Not perfect, not impressive, just meaningful. Then, start there. Because real change doesn't come from big, dramatic moves. It comes from small, consistent shifts. And those shifts add up. Let's build our mindset together.